Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. Thursday, are you hearing me? It's Thursday. Thursday, June 26, 2025. Guys, just like that, June done, Next week, Monday, last day of June. And then we're into July. I'm telling you, Merry Christmas. Might as well. But it's June 26, 2025. We are alive and well. And for that, we give God thanks. Good morning to you. If you're listening on the 90 FM band, 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, and 90.9. Thank you so much for joining us on your radio. We appreciate your company there. If you're listening and watching on our YouTube channel, good morning to you. The channel is Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. That's Nationwide 90 FM LIVE. With a number 2 beside that. Go on over there and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Want to say good morning to Harold Townsend, first in the YouTube chat this morning. Kareem, good morning to you. Herman, good morning. Rupert Wilson, good morning to you as well. Did I say Monique Hunter? No, good morning to you, Monique. Cass, good morning to you. Who else is there? Monica Callum, good morning. Jean Sellers, Lorna Powell, Anis Campbell Murray, Ryder 40, good morning to you. Donna Johnson and all the others over there on YouTube. Big up on yourself every time. If you are listening from our mobile app, which is available for free on the Google Play and the Apple App Store, good morning to you as well. Those on our website, the Listen Now option there. Top of the morning to you as well. Thank you so much for making it Nationwide 90 FM. I'm also live on TikTok. Haven't done that in a while. So I want to say big up to the TikTok peeps over here this morning. Big dreams. Big up yourself. Noel Anderson, good morning to you. Who else over here on TikTok? Boy, I can't really see the name. Them small though. But big up the TikTok peeps them every time. All right. This morning, yes, Cherry here. We are in studio. Thank God for the look at AC. Thank God for inside. Never knew I would say that, but... yeah, man. I used to like go outside, But when you send me outside 4 days in a row, it's stressful and tired. Oh, God. But we're inside this morning. Yes, Cherry here. We're inside. But this morning, we're going to take your calls. But just before we do that, we want to introduce to you an interesting development happening in the tech world. And Minutes Network, a telecom infrastructure company, has partnered with Caribbean Tech Connect and its monetization tool Jingle Plugin to support mobile app developers in Jamaica. The collaboration offers developers a new, non-intrusive revenue stream that integrates directly with telecom infrastructure. And to tell us more about the Jingle Plugin and the collaboration that is currently happening, we're going to be joined by the CEO of Caribbean Tech Connect, Mr. O'Shane Bailey. He's going to tell us more about the Jingle plugin, what it is, how it works, and they will be having an event on June 28th in Kingston, where they will be providing a detailed walkthrough of the Jingle plugin, integration steps and monetization strategies where this plugin is concerned. And it's a brand new initiative, especially for app developers and those who are interested in that aspect of the technological world, which is the way the world is going right now. So it's very important for you to if you're so interested to get with the times, get with the new initiatives, get with the new developments, and ensure that you're on top of your game where this is concerned. And most importantly, if you can find cost-effective ways to do what you need to do, then that's a plus. And this seems to be a one of those where app developers in Jamaica are concerned. And so we shortly will be joined by O'Shane Bailey, who is going to talk to us more about this new Jingle plugin, talk to us about the collaboration with Minutes Network. Okay. All right. So I was just informed that Mr. Bailey is not quite ready for us. He's wrapping up something important. And so we are going to maybe open the lines and take a few calls. In the meantime, we are looking forward to having that important conversation with Mr. Bailey so that we can get more hear more about the new plugin and what it can do for app developers. So we open the phone lines for you if you have any consumer related concerns. In the meantime, in the next 10 minutes or so, we'll take your calls. The numbers to call: 876-630-9371, 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374, and 618-8255. Those are the numbers to call if you have any consumer related matter. We will try our best to assist you with these issues. I hope those of you who are able to get assistance under the Solidarity Program, you are doing your research and you are here listening to the interviews, listening to the reports, and ensuring that you have the critical information that you need. I heard Minister Pernell Charles Jr. on NTM this morning, nationwide this morning, talking to Tana and Sandre about the program and how it will work. He went into detail as to how persons are getting on board now. He did say that there will be an online application process, but it's not yet on stream. They're still doing some tweaks where that platform is concerned. And so now you can go through your members of parliament. So get to your MP if you know someone, or if you are someone who can benefit from the Solidarity Program. And I'm assuming you can also get information by calling the ministry's office. So go through all those channels now, and I'm sure as soon as the website is up for others who want to apply that way, then we will be sure to let you know when that website is up. But at this point, the program has officially been launched, and the minister did say that MPs are doing recommendations at this point. So if you are in such a position that you can be a beneficiary of the Solidarity Program, then by all means, I encourage you to go to your MP and get signed up, get the information that you need. I also heard an interesting aspect of the program that I didn't realize was also part of the program. The minister did say that persons who do not have a birth certificate, which would have prevented you previously from signing up, because that's a critical document that you need to sign up for government social intervention programs and for social benefit. And so if you don't have one, then more than likely you would not have been benefiting from any of these programs. And so the minister did say that those persons who do not have a birth certificate, then you can still sign up, because the ministry has found a way to go around the lack of that important document. And I'm assuming, I think he said it, but I'm not sure if he did, but I'm assuming they would use this connection with you to help you get your birth certificate. So I would say that's very commendable and a very important aspect of the Solidarity Program. Chris, good morning.
Good morning, Ms. Banton. How are you doing?
I am good. How are you?
Well, giving thanks. One thing.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it there's no egg on the market?
Why is there no
egg?
There's no egg on the market.
Yeah, very, very short.
Well, some time ago, we did hear reports of egg shortage, and it was, I believe, it was being attributed to the effects of Hurricane Beryl and what that did to those farmers who have layers. I believe some other report came out since then to say that egg is back. I would have to do some research, but I believe they did say that it's back to probably not previous levels, but back to a level where consumers can be able to find eggs. You are saying you're not getting any egg. Where you go to find your eggs?
Well, in Swanstone, Greenville, and you're going to explore them say them not have none.
So you tried probably like in the market. You don't know if the market, because usually you have some some vendors who are in the market with eggs. Have you tried going to the market?
No, never.
Oh, you don't go to the market?
Yes, man, but I mean...
Oh, to get eggs.
I'm not buying in the market.
I see. Fair. Maybe you can try in the market because even I must be fair to you. Even in the some time ago when there were reports out that there's a shortage of eggs. I know downtown there's this truck that comes downtown every Saturday. I don't know if it's there during the week, but I know I see it on Saturdays, and it's always full of egg. So I when I heard the complaints of egg shortage, I was saying, boy, anyway, them people here get them egg, then them have unlimited source. But try the market and see.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, man. And first, before we go to, want to welcome our little sister Brittany Clark, in communication manager for Digicel. So have any problem, you can touch base with her now.
Oh, you
come on to Digicel.
Okay.
Yeah. We have to big her up, because one family,
All right.
Yeah.
Boy, give me some news there.
Bless you.
Yes. Yeah, give me some news there, Chris. Well, thank you for that bit of information. Yeah, Brittany business gone on road. I don't know. But thank you, Chris, for that bit of information. Well, we are up on the break. Let's take the break and come back with more Consumer Hour.
Decorate and redecorate your space with water-resistant, colorful, and fast-drying paints from Edgechem Paints. The time by Edgechem Paints, changing lives 1 gallon at a time, is...
It's 9:15.
The gateway for Jamaica's athletes to several international competitions, including the World Athletics Championships in Tokyo, Japan, opens from Thursday, June 26 to Sunday, June 29 for the J3A National Junior and Senior Championships, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. each day. The biggest names in local track and field, with the men's section including the likes of Olympic silver medalist Kashane Thompson, Oblique Seville, Akeem Blake, Antonio Watson, Christopher Taylor, Rashid Broadbell, Olympic champion Roger Stoner, Rodrindra Campbell, Wayne Pinna, and Romaine Beckford. The female division will be no less fascinating, with two-time reigning world champion Sharika Jackson, Shelly Ann Fraser-Price, the Clayton Twins, Tia and Tina, Alana Reed, Akira Nugent, Rochelle Clayton, and Shanika Ricketts. The action will be sizzling.
If it's your agenda, it's the people's agenda. We say what others only dare to think. Is high crime and violence your issue? Is inadequate water supply a concern? How is public transport in your daily commute? If these are your issues and concerns, Nationwide 90 FM will be in your forum to lobby and advocate for possible solutions. Nationwide at 5 is heading to Portmore Heart Academy. Thursday, June 26. Join us for the People's Agenda, live from 6 to 8 p.m. It's your agenda. It's the People's Agenda. All this and more only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media.
The People's Agenda is brought to you by Jung's Pharmacy, Transport Authority, Wellington Dental, Fontana Pharmacy, Greenleaf Medical and Diagnostic Center, Jamaica Public Service, Pepsi Jamaica, and Purity Bakery.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Nora Gay Banton, and we are gonna go into that interview I introduced earlier. Just before I go into the interview, I want to say happy birthday to one of my TikTok peeps, King Nash. Big up yourself, King Nash. Happy birthday to you. Hope you have an amazing day today. Hope it's filled with love, laughter, and great energy for you today. Happy birthday, King Nash. Big up yourself. All right. So we're going to speak now with O'Shane Bailey. He is CEO of the Caribbean Tech Connect, a company that is partnering with Minutes Network, a telecom infrastructure company. And they are bringing this new thing on the market, a jingle plugin that will help mobile app developers in Jamaica. Good morning to you, Mr. Bailey.
Good morning, Noah. Thank you for having me on today. A pleasure to meet you and, of course, be on this session.
All right. So let's just get some introductory information out of the way. Talk to me about Caribbean Tech Connect, what it is that you do, what's the mandate of this company.
Okay, thank you. All right, so Caribbean Tech Connect, it's geared towards just building tech communities in the Caribbean. We mainly focus on Jamaica at the moment, but finding opportunities, finding jobs, doing workshop training, and just upskilling developers, digital professionals in Jamaica and Caribbean at large is mainly what we do. It's pretty much, we're trying to change the narrative of the Caribbean from a consumer of technology to a producer of technology. And we believe in, upskilling the building blocks of society, the people, to have that skill set that know how to build sustainable full-scale application. Of course, we see many websites coming out of Jamaica, which are really great and some are really poor, and we just want to ensure that we constantly build world-class solutions that we can, take to the international market. So that's mainly what we do.
All right. So talk to me now about this collaboration, this partnership with Minutes Network. What exactly is this partnership for?
All right, so the partnership is geared towards bringing a new technology to the Caribbean region. They're starting out mainly with Jamaica, using a plugin that they call the Jingle plugin. It incorporates like a SDK that any developers can add to their mobile app.
What did you say it incorporates? An
SDK, it's tend to be in tech term software development kit. Just imagine something that you can just plug and play, like how you just can plug in a printer to have an additional functionality to do printing.
Right.
It's something like that, but in development terms, it's just like adding a piece of code to a software to add additional functionality.
Okay.
So the Jingle plugin will add additional revenue stream for developers, because generally mobile apps tend to earn income using three main methods. One, in-app purchase, where inside of the application they may buy something or buy something from the app developers, or so you pay upfront for the app.
Yes, a subscription or something like that.
Yes. And of course, there's also whereby advertisements, and as you know, advertisement can be very painful and intrusive for the app user experience. So their method is whereby their SDK, which is called Jingle plugin,
yes,
adds a functionality whereby for any international calls come in or SMS comes in, they convert that international call from like the traditional telecommunication to voice over IP or VoIP, aka also Wi-Fi calling. So in essence, any calls or SMS coming in, it use the data instead of the traditional phone line to accept that call, and you continue to make calls in and out. So each time someone sends an SMS or a call comes in, that SDK will trigger some statistics running to indicate X amount of calls were made through your application. And then based on that statistics, someone could earn X amount of revenue. So for example, if someone gets over 10,000 active users in their mobile application, they will be able to earn X amount of funds through the Minute Network jingle plugin. So that's generally what it is, and the partnership is about. And we're hosting an event this Saturday.
But before you go to the event, so persons can actually understand what this plugin is, how is it different from, because you're saying you can get international calls. Is it only when you're receiving or making international calls?
Right now, it's mainly on the receiving side.
Okay.
You will get the revenue stream, but of course, in the future, they may incorporate when making international calls.
Right.
But at the moment, it's mainly just for receiving SMS or international calls.
So what I want for you to break down in simple terms for our listeners and viewers is how receiving international calls and SMS can translate to an income stream.
Okay. All right. So pretty much, let me put it right there. All right. So when you receive a phone call, right, generally, like Android or iOS tend to have some event listeners, like, oh, something happened, then trigger this. So, for example, when a call come in, most likely on your phone, a pop-up come indicating that, oh, this person is calling and this may be an international call.
Right.
Sometimes it even show you
where the person is calling from.
Yes. The person name, the carrier, or it's a call coming from Florida. And of course, it depends on the type of device you have. So imagine a plugin that listens for those event triggers. And so when the call comes in, instead of it using the legacy communication channel in the app to accept that call, what it will do is when you click accept, it will trigger an event, changes the legacy communication over to the data channel where it's actually using your mobile data or Wi-Fi to accept that call.
Okay.
It will reduce costs for the person who is calling, as well as it reduce any international charges that may incur. Because, as you know, it's using data instead of the legacy communication channels. So once, for example, that call is being accepted, the mobile application that the Jingle plugin is installed in, it will count that incoming call as a call. And like each call someone receives, what happens is that it will generate statistics on that to say, like for example, Nationwide have a mobile application. Let's say the Jingle plugin is installed in that mobile application.
Yes.
So you guys receive probably around 10,000. You guys receive 10,000 calls through that mobile application from various users, like user A, user B, user C. So each call that is received through your app is counted as a point, and then what happened at the end of the month or so forth, it will accumulate all of that points, and then someone will be able to, the mobile app developers in this case would be Nationwide, would receive a revenue due to the fact that X amount of calls received.
But where is the money coming from?
So the money is coming from actually Jingle, Minute Network. It's their Minute Network is a telecommunication company out of Europe. So they have a plugin called Jingle. So they would be the ones paying mobile developers based on, of course,
The calls
level
that
of
they
activity.
receive.
Yeah.
I see. So this plugin then is for persons who are developing apps where people communicate through.
Well, it's not necessarily for any form of communication. So it could be in any form of application. It could be for a retail application. It could be for a game application. It doesn't matter what type of application is. It's more towards, once they have the app, the plugin installed inside of their app, and Jingle can intercept those calls and count it, the app developers will receive revenue. Benefits, of course, on the consumer side is less cost when it comes on to international calls because it's using their data instead of the legacy communication channel.
And that's the benefit for the caller.
Yes.
I see.
And the benefit for the app owner or developers would be additional revenue.
But then how, Oshane, does this affect our current telecoms providers?
That's a great question. The answer to that is that Jingle has been, Minute Network has been reaching out to various telecommunication providers across the globe. So their intent is also to reach out to our local telecommunication providers to get us some amount of partnership from them. So they are aiming to also try to reduce costs on the telecommunication provider side, because again, international calls are very expensive.
But isn't an international call revenue for our telecoms providers?
Yes, it is revenue for our telecommunication providers. However, there is a cost to it because, again, they will need to connect to whichever ISP from overseas to do that, to access incoming and outgoing calls. So if they can, for example, let's just separate the two things. There's revenue and there's profit. So revenue can come in, but if the cost is close to the amount of revenue that's generated, there's not much profit.
I see.
So if you can reduce the cost, even if it's try to lower the revenue and increase the profit margin, then it will, generate more profit than, small amount
Understood.
of revenue.
Well, we are way past the break, so I'm going to allow you to just give those who are listening information about the event that will help app developers to learn more about this plugin and how it can benefit them. Go right ahead.
Okay. Thank you very much. All right. So, firstly, Saturday, the 28th of
June
will be the Jingle App Dev Connect event. It's catered for, of course, developers and business that already have an app or have an app in development to integrate the Jingle plugin. There will be sessions to show you how to integrate the app, but let's talk more on the benefit side because that's mainly why we are doing this partnership.
Yes.
So as mentioned, there is opportunity for additional revenue, but they are not just reaching out to get more people involved. They do have a number of perks and benefits for the first 10 Jamaican apps that integrate with the plugin. For example, there's up to $5,000 in tailored growth support that could be, for example, geared towards hosting, geared towards app development, advertisement, and so forth. There's also up to 1,500 of monthly recurring revenue model builder that you could use Visual Builder to generate additional revenue stream. there's also a $500 cash grant that they provide, and they also have providing some amount of access to a premium business service worth up to $3,000. And on top of that, from our side, Jamaica, Caribbean Tech Connect,
Yeah.
we are aiming to provide more support to developers by, of course, doing training.
Yes.
That's worth a lot. We are also providing any form of support in terms of, how do we do digital marketing for
Okay.
certain apps? How do you build and connect to certain applications?
Right.
For example, like how do you incorporate push notification? How do you incorporate like integration with it could be
Right,
Mr.
Mr.
and so forth.
Yes, Mr. Bailey, we are way past the break and the time. So I just want you to just tell them where the event is happening, critical information that they need to attend the event. Where is there a cost and the time?
Okay, so the event is totally free. The cost is, like I said, free. The location is at 23 Tucker Road, Kingston 6. That's nearby Mountain View thereabout. And the event time is between 11 to 2 p.m. So 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday, 28th of June.
All
This
right, so
Saturday.
that's this Saturday, June 28th, 22 Tucker Avenue. 23 Tucker Avenue. It starts at 11 a.m., ends at 2. So if you're an app developer and you want to learn more about the Jingle plugin and how you can earn through your mobile application other than using ads and subscriptions, then this is an event for you. Those who already have developed apps and those who have apps in the developmental stage, then this event is for you. June 28th, 23 Tucker Avenue, starting at 11 a.m. Caribbean Tech Connect has an event for you. Thank you so much, Mr. Bailey, for joining us, and all the best with this execution.
Thank you very much, and take care.
All right, you too. That's all the time we have for that interview. We're going to take a break and come back with your calls.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers provides quality insurance coverage and risk management services. The time by Spectrum Insurance Brokers Limited, setting the industry standards, is
9:36.
Outperform, outlast, with top performance, Jackama, reliable, full stop, not comma. We have the expertise for drilling and demolition. We have the power tools for plumbers and electricians. Fancy select tools, 3 parts and 3 repairs. 3 parts, 3 repairs. In 2 to 3 years. Hilton, available at Delta Supply, 106 Hagley Park Road. Call us at 876-302-6111-4. Delta Supply, we service what we sell.
Yes, me get the last cheese.
Taste the beat.
Brothers and sisters, at the end of Easter service, we have
Cheese. Taste the beat.
But one day we get no bun and cheese.
Taste the beat.
Serve, sell me some bun and cheese.
Taste the beat.
Why, this looking nice with some tasty cheese.
Taste the beat.
Could I have some cheese, please?
Taste the beat.
Make we get on real bad with the tasty cheese, boy. Tasty beats with tasty cheese.
At Kia, driving your future means joining the movement that inspires. Whether it's the small but mighty Picanto hatchback or the top-of-the-line tech-rich Sorento SUV, there's a Kia that perfectly fits your lifestyle and your budget. ATL Automotive has gotten Jamaicans behind the wheels of thousands of Kias for the past 7 years. And we're ready to get you behind the wheel of a Kia too. Simply visit the nearest Kia showroom for a test drive now.
All right. You are back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Nora Gay Banton. We are going to take your calls now. So if you have any consumer-related matters, you can give us a call. The numbers, once again, 876-630-9371, 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374, and 618-8255. If you have any consumer-related matters, you can give us a call, or you can also leave your issues in the YouTube chat, and we can see how best we can get to those for you. I am being told to big up Chris and Alex. So Chris and Alex, big up on yourself. All right. I did see a comment in the YouTube chat about some posts, some utility poles, I believe. I'm scrolling up. Oh, here it is. Just wondering, there are some traffic lights it was near Grange Lane in Portmore. When will the lights get activated? Edgar, are these new lights that were installed recently? If so, how recently were they installed? So maybe there's still some works being done on that to get those lights connected. To let me know, Edgar, those lights that you are seeing, were they installed recently, and how recent? Maybe they're still doing some work on the lights there. So maybe that's what's happening with the street lights, why they are not connected just yet. Or maybe there's something happening to the light there. All right. So the phone lines are open. If you have any consumer related matter, you can definitely give us a call. We'll try our best to assist you. If we're unable to assist you, we'll let you know. We'll put you on to those who may be better able to assist you. And if there's something else you need to do to get that issue resolved before we can throw the blame on somebody else, then we'll definitely let you know. Who do we have there? Herbert, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, how
Herbert,
are you?
your radio is on. I'm hearing myself.
Yes, you don't hear yourself any longer.
Thank you for turning it off.
I called about the JPS wire that I reported. It is still there gassing fire on Cumberland Avenue in Franklin Town.
All right, so JPS, the wire in Cumberland Avenue in Franklin Town, it is still there, gashing when it gets windy. JPS, Cumberland Avenue, there's a wire, and you're sure it's a JPS line?
Yes, it's JPS.
All right, so
only it can gas fire. Yes,
no.
JPS. Yes, and it's low. If something is wrong with the line, it drops, it falls. So it's not stiff.
Okay.
So it's drop and it's making connection with other wires.
All right. So JPS, your wire on Cumberland Avenue in Franklin Town, it's still there pulling. I'm sure Michelle would have sent that one over to JPS already. Cumberland Avenue in Franklin Town, still gashing JPS, and you guys have called to report already, right?
Yes, we did.
All right, and the residents have done their part. If I'm gonna ask you to go a step further, if any of you in the community has the JPS app, you should use that medium to report it as well, just to cover all your bases.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Good morning, James.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
I always like when I'm called by my first name, James, you know. good spirit, you know. I just called to tell you that the call that we issued earlier about the postal agents, it has resulted in the Postmaster General Department setting up a meeting from Monday to look at the issue we have reached with the postal agency with a view to see what can be settled. So I just called to tell you that you had helped me to shout out the message. The news went out in the air, and they have now set up a meeting on Monday at 1 o'clock to discuss further situations surrounding the problem of postal agents. So I think we could get something other than going on.
Awesome.
And I will inform you some more.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the update. So I hope that meeting goes well and that it will yield good results for the members you represent.
Well, I tell you, if I take this to a tribunal, it will be millions of dollars to the government. They have never gotten a benefit yet, you know.
So why you don't take it to the tribunal? To the
Well,
IDT?
let me see what happens from here, no?
Oh, but you should have done that long time.
Well, you are right, and you are my consultant. I might have to pay you.
I know, might.
I might have to pay you some good money to know. All right, so what have you got for your efforts and your help?
All right. I'm happy to hear that a meeting has been called. All the best.
Yes, man.
All right. We're up on another break. Let's take the break and come back with more of your calls.
Fill all your prescriptions, get cosmetics and other pharmaceutical items at Mannings Hill Pharmacy, located at 34A Mannings Hill Road, Kingston. Telephone 924-6280. At Mannings Hill Pharmacy, they stock all the hard-to-get medication. The time by Mannings Hill Pharmacy is
9:45.
Need reliable security for your business? Dual Protective Security is the perfect choice, providing round-the-clock security solutions and customer support. Our security experts will work with you to create customized solutions that fit your needs and budget. Contact us today and enjoy the peace of mind you deserve with their unbeatable security services. Dual Protective Security. Call 876-676-6987 or 876-415-4564.
Jamaica, it's live and direct back again. Saturday, June 28th, live in concert. Brian McKnight.
Hey everyone, it's Brian McKnight.
And Drew Hill.
It's your boy Cisco and Drew Hill.
Taking place at the Constant Spring Golf Club. Get your tickets now. Sponsored by Supreme Ventures Limited, Courtly Hospital Group, Mothers, Island Grill, CPJ, J. Ray and Nephew Limited, Hertz, Budget Car Rental, Mayberry Investments, and main event. It's live and direct. Gates open at 7 p.m. Showtime 8 p.m. at the Constant Spring Golf Club.
June 28th, Kingston. I'll see you there.
Are your devices accurate? Are they calibrated? Even small errors can lead to big problems. That's why Jamaicans trust the Bureau of Standards Jamaica. From food to fuel, health to hardware, our metrology and testing division provides world-class calibration and measurement services to keep your devices precise and your business meeting global standards. Whether you're weighing goods, monitoring temperature, or relying on the accuracy of devices, we get it right every time. Our advanced equipment and experts help you move with confidence. Call 876-618-1534 or visit bsj.org.jm. The Bureau of Standards Jamaica. From lab to market, the power of precision, powering accuracy, ensuring safety.
You want to win? Then just bet. Bet on the game, no stress, no sweat. And win big in the Wanna Bet Just Bet promotion. Spend $1,500 or more on one Just Bet ticket and complete the entry form at promotions.supremegames.com for your chance to win. Third place gets Beats by Dre. Second place gets an iPhone 15 and AirPods Pro. And first place gets a 65-inch TV and a soundbar. Promotion runs May 16 to July 20, 2025. Grand draw July 25, 2025. Authorized under Section 58. Three of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I'm Nora Gay Banton, and we're taking your calls. But just before we go back to the phone lines, people who don't know Chinese telephone, so watch our style, you know. Somebody give the technical operator a message, right? Him eat it, look like it did taste real good, and him burp out something and give me were totally different from the message, the meal that he was initially given. So I big up 2 man earlier. I don't know why big up, because I know them 2 people there did forget big up. So right now I'm going to do the proper big up. I want to big up Cleveland, taxi driver in Florida. Big up Cleveland listening to Nationwide, and the passenger Alex. Big up on yourself. I only did forget big up earlier. The technical operator named the message and give me 2 different people for big up. So whoever else get big up earlier, big up on yourself too. But Cleveland and Alex, big up on yourself. We're going to go back to the phone lines now. Charlie, good morning.
Good morning, Sergeant.
Good morning. How are you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm a consumer, right? So, because I am a citizen, right?
Yes.
And the citizen, the public sector workers are described, are put in place legislation and laws in order to protect us, right?
Uh-huh.
Because they are working for us, right?
Right.
Okay. I'm saying that to say this because I heard this morning on Nationwide that DPP, she like they are about to reopen a case that was already plead guilty to.
Which case? Which case? Where?
I heard it this morning.
You heard it this morning in this morning's news?
Yes, ma'am.
On Nationwide?
Yes, ma'am. I think it was George Davis and another female was discussing the case.
And are you talking about the NEPA case?
No, not the NEPA case, ma'am.
Which case is that? What's the?
It's a firearm case based on an individual where them say was plead guilty and got a suspended sentence of 4.5 years for a possession of a firearm.
Okay.
But, she's the person. It says under section 45, verse 2 Act. It says that those cases are supposed to be non-existent. Under the Act of in section 45, it's a non-existing case. So if the DPP requested to bring up a case based on the law, and if the person is arrested from 2017, 2018, it still doesn't apply under the Act for extended sentence at a case.
All right, I can't continue the conversation with you because I'm not aware of the case that you're talking about. Okay? All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, that's it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. No problem. Thank you so much for calling. Well, we have just a few minutes left, so if you have any consumer-related matters, you can give us a call. The phone lines are 630-9371. There's also 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374, and our digital line is 618-8255. Those are the numbers to call. Just have a few minutes left, so if you've been trying to get through for a while and you haven't been able to, now is the best time to call. We have just a few minutes left and we are gonna wrap up soon. So if you call now, you'll be able to get through. All right. 630-9371, 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374, and 618-8255. Nicholas, good morning.
Yes, morning, Nora.
Good morning.
Yes, my problem is Nora. I'm calling from Mandeville, Greenvale, Bethel Street to be exact. And we have not had water in Greensville for over 6 weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm tired to call the Water Commission in Mandeville. To be fair to them, they said that they were doing some work and we would be out of water from the 26th of June. It was May until I think it was the 13th of June.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke to the Water Commission after that, and they said that the system was up, which is more than 2 weeks ago,
and you're still
our
not
area,
getting
we just
water.
cannot get any water.
So the system is up, but you guys are still being affected 2 weeks
Yes.
after the time
2 weeks after the time
that they told you that you'd be out for. And when you call, are you able? Well, have you tried to request trucked water in the meantime?
several times,
and nothing
we have
comes.
And nothing. I spoke to them on Monday because our area is on it's a regulated area, so we get water only on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday, and a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And I spoke to them, and they said that we'd get water last Saturday, and it's almost another Saturday again, and no water. No water. We have to be depending on a little rainfall. Luckily, we're going through a dry spell, and we got a little rainfall last week, about 2 or 3 days behind one another. That is what we have to be using to flush our toilets and stuff, and we have to be buying water to drink.
All right, stay on the line. Let's take your information. If you can give us some more details about the area, though. You said Greenvale, but I'm sure it's not the entire Greenvale.
I'm not sure. It's Bethel Street,
right.
Greenvale, where I live.
So just let Michelle know where you are. You can give her more information, your account number and so forth, a contact number for you, so that when we reach out to NWC, they may be able to contact you if they need further details. All right?
Okay.
But NWC, Bethel Town, Bethel Street in Greenvale, Manchester. They've been without water for 6 weeks now. You did inform them that they would be without water for some time. It's now 2 weeks after that period. You did tell Nicholas that yes, there was an issue and the issue has been resolved. But 2 weeks after that resolved, there's still no water in Bethel Street, and they're asking for some assistance. They requested trucked water and it did not come. So NWC, please give some assistance here in Greenvale. That's all the time we have this morning for the Consumer Hour. We are going to make way for Cliff Hughes Online.
That was the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
If it's